I don't have Walmart to take my sense of humor away.
Yeah, fuck Walmart. All right, come to the stage. Last comic of the evening is perhaps the oddest of the bunch. I would say this gentleman is the Donald to my Trump. I don't know what the fuck that means. Give it up for David Habel, y'all. David Habel.
Now I know that everyone in here has a question. And yes, my beard is real. Donald Trump jokes. Anyways. He's always saying that about me. So I'm 26. I just turned 26 recently. I know, I survived 25. Now I've got a shot at the 27 club. I'm trying to be really optimistic here. And, you know, it's strange because every year on my birthday, I think about killing myself. And I'll tell you why. It's not because I think about it most of the other days of the year. It's because it's like a perfect number. It's like, okay, 26 years from the day I was born. It's like the Johnny Cash song. Just 21 years from the day he was born, he died by the hangman's hand. Yes, they're killing Joe Bean. Anyways, that was on like the extended version of Folsom Prison. And I can do a sick Johnny Cash. You know what's funny about me being able to do country music? I don't really like country music. Like, I'm so sorry, man. But I don't. Like, when I was younger, I like old country music. You send me some Hank Williams or Johnny Cash, I'm a happy man. You send me some of the newer stuff, I'm a little bit sadder. And that's not because the newer stuff is sadder, that's just because I can't listen to it. But, yeah, like when I was younger, you know, I was really egotistical about like top 40, for instance. I was like, well, you know, they call it the top 40 for a reason, because it's the best.
I got it.
You know, when I was a kid, it was like a life goal to be able to sing like someone from Creed or Nickelback or something like that. Because as an ill-informed middle schooler, I thought these guys were the definition of manlyhood. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought that in middle school. Like, when you are with me, I'm free. Like, now I can do it, but I'm mostly too embarrassed to do it. I'll do it on stage, but in public, I'll just have to, I just pretend I don't even know who they're talking about. Nickelback, Creed, Stained. I don't know any of these guys. I mean, the only thing I know about Stained is most of my clothes. My parents, every time I see them, they're begging me to bring my wash over. And it's not the other way around. It's not, Mom, Dad, can I use your, no. It's, please bring your wash over. Please take care of yourself. Please, let us help you. And I'm just so reticent because I'm 26 now and I'm just like, no, I don't want that. Except financially. Because I do comedy. And I don't get paid gigs yet. Which means finances are helpful. You know, I think, I've thought about it for a long time, but I think I could make a really good prostitute. Because my first inclination, whenever I walk into a room, is to please everybody. Okay, let's oh yeah. You guys know about Drake. Everyone knows about Drake. Drake is unavoidable in modern society. You can't be our age and not know about him. However, I think I'd like him a lot better if he had a stoner alter ego. For the purpose of this joke, Drake is now named Dank. You used to call me on the cell phone late night when you need my bud. I don't know if that's a hack joke or not, but I'm going to try to pretend it's not. Okay. Now give me a second to look through this. It's, Star Wars in here?
Woo!
Yeah, I thought I might strike a nerve with that. Now, George Lucas, after the new one came out, he was complaining about it. He was like, well, Disney, you know, these guys are like white slavers. And it's like, okay, I'm adopted. This is going somewhere. I'm adopted. And when I was 4, I honestly thought I would have been more happy with my biological family. As an adult, I realized they were abusive. As a child, they were all I knew. Now, the thing is, just because someone brought something into the world doesn't mean they're the right person to keep it. And this is how I feel about George Lucas. And even though there's been a petition by some old fans to bring him back for the final episode of this trilogy, I'm not for it. I mean, when he was young and virulent, you know, before toy sales became the object of Star Wars, you know, that's something I could have foreseen. But, you know, if you're a parent, you don't keep your kid for their toys. If you're George Lucas, you shouldn't do it either. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad he has facial hair. That's one thing he's got going for him now. But I don't know. So I'm going to tell you about something that happened when I was in Newport recently. I went to the gas station because I was driving home, and you know, I do not look very Southern. I mean, I walk into somewhere like this, and it does not scream Southern homeboy. I can't do what he can do with a clean conscience, with an easy conscience. I just can't do it, because if I'm not wearing these, they're on my head. And so, you know, all these comedian friends I have always been telling me all these horror stories about bathrooms on the road and stuff like that. And so I'm thinking, I'm worried about it, because I hear about a lot of people masturbating and, you know, on their phones doing stuff they shouldn't be. Maybe truck drivers, maybe they just are at that point, by that point in their life, by that age in their life, that they no longer care. They're like, pilot? I can get it up in a pilot. Sure, I can get it up anywhere. Anyways, what I was trying to talk about was I heard something that was like a country version of Genie in a Bottle. Now, for any of you from the 90s, which should be most of you, I don't think any of you are like 2000s kids. But I'm a genie in the bottle, baby. You know, that song. Well, you know, there I am pissing nervously, and what comes into my head? I'm a cowboy with a handy, baby. Gotta rub me the right way, honey. My truck is saying let's go, but my transmission's saying no. Yeah, that's it. That was my first attempt at a long joke for 20. Like, I just kicked her out. That was all. And like, I gave her the rest of her stuff back, but I was like, I need some fucking sunglasses, and these are such big sunglasses. And you know what's great about them is I have really horrible social anxiety. And when I'm wearing them, I feel like I'm invisible. And it's great for, in the daytime it makes a lot more sense. But at night, I guess they just mainly help out if I'm stoned. Like, the great thing about comedy is it's the only time you can come out in public not stoned and everybody's still staring at you. All right, that's my time. Thank you, guys.